So this Living Hand is the next play that we're going to speak about. This reminded me of I Other Than Human and what was it? The Honey of Common Summer. And that it's another one of those plays that I can't say that I emotionally connect with, but certainly I intellectually can appreciate. It comes from the title, at least, comes from a John Keats poem. This is a similar thing too, where you're reusing phrases from other poems or other works of art. Are you going to get out of that tactic too when you go to your historical plays, or are you going to continue to use poems and lines to?
I mean, if I'm doing a play on Genghis Khan, I'm probably not going to use one of my poems. But I may use classical music or something, or maybe a poem from someone else. I may use, who is it? Coleridge had Kubla Khan. If I do the Kubla Khan play, but I mean, those are things that I'll work out as I go. You know, I evolve. I was just when I was pulling the stuff for these selected books that I'm going to hopefully release once I learn how to format the shit on Amazon. Hopefully that'll I'll learn different stuff, and I'll get different ideas for techniques from doing things, and you evolve just as my writing evolved from short stories to memoirs to the essays to the total immersion. I then to Vincetti Brothers and on, as each of those big books slightly it changes, so that when you get 3 or 4 books between, say, Vincetti Brothers and my Super 7 book, there is a significant difference in the writing style. It's not a huge change, but there is a significant change, and you can see, and in similar ways, even in these 28 plays, another reason that even if I didn't have some things going on in my personal life to slow down and do things, is I didn't want to repeat myself. I didn't just want to do. I was getting, in a sense, I was getting so compressed doing. I ended up doing plays shorter and shorter, that the last play, the 28th play that I did, that took a couple of weeks, I ballooned out again to 41,000 words or something. What it is. So there's this constant, like with an accordion, you go in and out, and you try to mush it together in slightly different ways to get slightly different sounds. So you have to keep experimenting. If I do my 45th and my 72nd and my 105th play, hopefully you'll see different things that in each of them I would not have been doing in the previous number that I just mentioned, that I'll be doing.
The use when you mentioned that, I wanted to do a brief interlude too, where you've sent out these selected stories, prose, essays, etc., and you can sort of see that development too that you were alluding to there.
Well, Jessica said that's a good idea too. That someone who wants to look up my stuff, if they read one of these selected books, most of them I picked 7 books so far. I'll put them in chronological order and whatnot. You can see. I mean, you'd have to be an idiot not to see that. And I think that's a good thing, because it says, if you read a Norwegian in the Family, or one of my Elias Walker trilogy books, the heroic trilogy, whatever you want to call it, or the genre trilogy, you read them. It's not like, oh, he just came out of nowhere. No, you can see the hard work and the playing with styles. These short stories, you can see, for example, I had my American Lace and American Embroidery stories, and then I had my 21 Conversations and 21 More Conversations. The stories that I picked, all of those 2 books are where I had the stories of the early books, and then the later books, American Embroidery and 21 More Conversations, I took the same stories and told them from a different character's perspective. So I'm always playing and doing with things. This is why my poems are so diverse. It's like, I don't want to repeat myself. Why would I want to repeat myself? If I already did something and did it well, did it excellently or greatly, why would I want to repeat myself?